everybody was able to join us this evening for this great weekend that we're going to be having. And some of you have come from near, and many of you have come from far. I think the furthest happens to be Uncle Les, who flew in direct from Singapore via a few stops along the way. So for those of you who feel like your commute from Boston or wherever was an arduous one. But this is a very special occasion, and we're all here to honor and recognize the bonding and marriage of Seth and Maggie. And so I would like to start this evening with a toast to the wedding couple, to a long and healthy and happy life together, with friends and family, and a great future ahead of you. So, congratulations to you, and welcome to all of you, and thank you for joining us this evening.
Now that we have your attention.
Well, hi. Hi. I'm going to try that again. Hi. Hi. Thank you. Okay, well, I will reiterate the feeling of welcome. It is so exciting for us to see all of you lovely people who we love so much from so far away. And I had planned to have you all shout out who thought was coming from the furthest away. And he's going to shout less again soon. But I also want to point out, at least, well, everyone has come from really far away, and obviously that's a huge commitment financially and time-wise. These people over here came from London, England. To be here, these people came from Boston. Oh yeah, Jed and Nora came from Newfoundland. Nobody even knows where that is. So we're really blessed and grateful and honored to have all of you people here from so far.
And we also want to thank all of you for all the time. And the time that you'll spend listening to me cry for the next one. For all of you coming early and helping to make this weekend happen. It was one thing for us to plan to do a wedding that we would do ourselves and to commit to that. It was another thing to plan that all of our friends and family would commit to help us make a wedding.
Whether they wanted to or not.
It would be homegrown. So we thank you so much for all of the time and energy that everyone has put into chopping vegetables and making a chuppah and stenciling and spray painting on 49 bottles of champagne and all of the other random tasks that we've been asking of you. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
We do.
And then we'd also like to especially thank Dave and Karen Riechstein for their generosity and enabling us to make this dinner happen and to be in this space that we have a lot of memories in.
This is where we watched the debates this election.
And Obama's inauguration in this room.
Well, actually, we watched the inauguration in Bryn Mawr.
Oh.
It was the election.
It's going to be in this room, but we were in Bryn Mawr.
Right, the election we watched in this room, and then we walked out this door and walked up the bridge across the river, and people were cheering at Bowdoin College.
And celebrating the street.
But yes, we're very grateful for the financial funding of this dinner, and also, not only did they do that, but the strawberry crumble over there is made entirely from strawberries that they picked by hand. And their feet. With my grandpa. Grandpa also did it too. Like 5 miles from here. And so if you haven't had any of that, you should. The sorbetto that's with it is also from strawberries from that farm. So we're very grateful for that. So thank you guys.
those that don't know, the Seth worked here for the last while that we lived in Maine and was a great part of our community in this area. And so we thank them for all of their work with us to incorporate as many local ingredients into the meal as possible, which is really important to us to support the local farmers in this area.
And all the beer and wines are organic, and many of the ingredients in the dinner are organic and local, which is fun for us. And also, so after this, all of you friends and family, people who are near and dear to us, very shortly this restaurant is going to close, and then we're going to invade out there. Right now there's a band setting up that we've brought in. One of the members, we fell upon this band because one of the members is an old semi-student of mine from Shakespeare, who Aaron also taught and Jed knew. Did you teach him? Yeah? Especially his band playing. So they're going to play music, and we're going to have a thing called a contra dance. And if none of you have ever contra danced, we highly encourage you to at least try one. It's really fun, and it's really...
No experience necessary, we guarantee.
Not at all. Chrissy, the caller, is a wonderful woman, and she'll walk you through everything. And it's really fun and simple, and we really recommend it. So we're going to have some more friends coming starting at 9, and we'll have the whole place. So, let's all have fun tonight to get ready for a very serious day tomorrow with no fun. So thank you all. Enjoy. Have some of the crumble and sorbetto. There's a ton left, and it's just going to melt and get poured into the sewer. So, eat it.
For the bride and groom!